Hello everybody and welcome to Solar Impulse TV. You're watching the first out of 5 special news reports that we'll be making this week from the Green Week events here in Brussels. The week is dedicated to talks about renewable energy and the potential of the existing technology. But first, let's have a look at yesterday, when the hangar here behind me had a very prominent visit of the European Commissioner of Transport, Mr. Sim Kallas, who was quite impressed by the aircraft. Let's have a look.
Cycle some CO2.
If we continue just so and are not doing anything, we will simply, very soon will be in the positions that transport will not develop at all, I mean not function at all, because we have two major issues. One is congestion and another is a shortage of or dependency of fuel. We must move.
Different things. Who shows the lead?
And enormously impressed by people who are developing such projects, which can carry a lot of ideas, and definitely these kind of things always give a boost. If it's possible to fly without fuel or oil or fuel produced from fossil fuels, why it's not possible in these other areas?
Yeah. Although it's nice, it's impressive. It's incredible. These are incredible technologies for 100 watts, all the leading edge.
If you want to be successful, you should not sleep, and you should not miss this possibility to develop. So it's everything is relative, and of course. Front runners are always a winner. All the best.
All my encouragement for all what you try to achieve. It's great.
Politics is somehow
Thank you to you.
not less complex to construct this machine.
know.
But
Thank you.
As you could see on the images, it was a very enthusiastic Commissioner for Transport who came by yesterday. Later on in the evening, a lot of other enthusiastic people paid a visit to the hangar, among them very prominent politicians. We managed to speak to President of the European Parliament, Mr. Jerzy Buzek, Viviane Reding, Commissioner for Human Rights, Justice and Citizenship, and of course, Commissioner for Climate Action, Connie Hedegaard. Here's how it went. Viviane Reding, you as a Commissioner for Justice, Human Rights and Citizenship of the European Union, why are you attending an event that's supporting renewable energy?
I am most of all the Vice President of the European Commission, and as such I represent the whole European Union and the whole European Commission for this event. And I believe this event is emblematic for what European research can do and what the idea of a human being can do in order to put the future in the actual life. And I am here also as a friend of Bertrand Piccard, whom I admire and like and accompany since several years. So I am very thrilled to be here and to see how the ideas of some can bring our research and our innovation forward in Europe.
Yes, because what part of the idea behind Solar Impulse is it that you like the most?
I like the most to make the impossible possible, and Bertrand has already shown several times that he is capable of doing that, and that he can dream, and then the dream becomes reality just because he wants it. So I believe it is also a very good example of what a strong character can achieve. If you want to limit the unlimited to something you can do today, you have the possibility to do it, and I think it's wonderful.
But to see also what happened in the last 3 years, we have prepared a little film on these two screens that will show you also the team at work. Can you please launch the film? Around our countries. I wish you a very good appetit, and we'll continue the discussion now.
Which makes you to enter in the world instead of having just how much money am I going to make when I come out of university? No, why not to have a dream?
Mr. President Jerzy Buzek, thank you very much for joining us here. Why did you choose to come here tonight to the Solar Impulse dinner party?
Well, thank you very much for invitation. Well, I am educated as engineer, so for me inventions, not only innovations, are of crucial importance. And the previous term in office of European Parliament, I was a rapporteur of 7th framework program for research, development and new technologies. And later on, I was also a rapporteur. It was a great privilege for me for the strategic energy technology plan for the European Union, with all the European industrial initiatives in solar, biomass, wind energy, in smart grids, with carbon capture and storage, and nuclear power as well. So I'm very interested in such things.
So your interest in technology is something, but then what does it make you feel to see let's say, a technological invention as unique as the Solar Impulse aircraft?
That's not only my natural behavior to be closer to the technologies and new inventions, but it's a great future of the European Union. We should not compete and to have a dumping prices because of no protection of environment or climate, or not having social aids for our citizens. We would like to compete with new technologies. It's a great way to winning competition in our economy all over the world. So it is so important. It's one vehicle only, but with a great movement forwards in many industries. It was like, maybe it's not comparison, but let us remind us once again, landing on the moon. Of course, it was enormous technological achievement, but on the side of the old projects, they discovered so many things, from very small to very big, that for next 20-30 years, as we could see, American industry, American research, technology was the first all over the world. Now Chinese, Japanese, and I hope European Union will be competing in such things. We need such projects. It's great for development the whole European Union.
So yes, also one of your 6 main points that you wanted to work on as a President of the European Parliament is an European energy community. What is that?
Well, it is about making our energy available for everybody. So it means security of supply. Secondly, it means environmental protection, climate protection. And third,
to make it as cheap as possible, because everything, our competitiveness, depends on the prices of energy. And we would like to achieve it together with former President of the European Commission, Mr. Jacques Delors. We launched this idea. We would like to achieve it through open, free, complete market for energy. For example, cross-border connections inside the European Union for gas, for electricity. Second, with joint research in energy issue, very promoting for our economy and new achievements. And third, common purchasing, or at least coordination of purchasing gas and electricity and any other energy resource from outside of the European Union, because we are competing from inside the European Union for our main energy suppliers, and we are weak in this competition. If we are united as European Union in our negotiations, we would be much stronger. So it's very easy, very simple. It's something like umbrella on our common energy policy in the European Union. I think it will be helpful for every citizen, because it's the most important. Our citizens rely on our ideas.
So even though it sounds easy, it also sounds difficult. But thank you very much for joining us here tonight.
Thank you very much.
And, good
and
luck
congratulations for the constructors and inventors. Great idea.
Thank you very much, President, Vice President, ladies and gentlemen. I must say it's an extraordinary evening. And therefore we wanted to sort of show the big narrative, the big story, proving that climate change is not just about climate change, although that is very important in itself.
Canilgo, thank you very much for joining us here. I know you don't have a lot of time, so let's make it short. You've been fighting not only as a commissioner for climate action, but also as a politician for a very long time for the environment. Why are you here tonight?
Well, because one thing is that politicians can put up political frameworks and regulations and standards and targets, but what really matters is will there be some solutions out there, and this is a fabulous thing. It's so innovative, it's so creative, and that's what we need, that people can see that climate change does not have to be about a dull and grey life. It can actually be a very creative, a very innovative, a very interesting life, and that's why we need solutions like this.
So what's the biggest obstacle in order for you to achieve your goals?
Well, I think that the world is moving. It's moving always too slow for my taste, but it's actually moving, and the countries start to realize that to address climate change can be done intelligently. So at the same time you become more energy efficient, you can save money, you can create growth, you can create jobs, you can create innovation. And this is important for the whole world. It's extremely important for Europe. And this is an example how climate change, energy savings, renewables, and innovation and jobs goes hand in hand.
Yes, because how can this aircraft help you to convey your message, not only to industries, but also to citizens worldwide and in Europe?
Because it's tangible, it's visible. People will say, wow, is that really possible? And everybody will know, well, it does not mean that all the planes here from Brussels Airport will tomorrow be run by solar energy. But it makes it tangible, it makes it visible. Wow, there is another kind of future than the black fossil fuel-based future, and that is what it's all about.